George Pickens is him. In my opinion, he's already the Steelers' #1 receiver. With sticky hands, one of the best contested catches in the NFL, and with size and ability to match, he's a tough matchup for just about any DB in the league. Now remember, I once said that Chase Claypool was going to be a good receiver, so don't take my word for it. Let's go to the tape. Seriously, is there anybody that doesn't believe in this guy? He's a beast. And you can already see his chemistry forming with Kenny Pickett. Pro comps for George Pickens coming out of Georgia were Mike Williams and AJ Green. And, if you squinted, you could see it. Deep ball receivers with great athleticism that can go up and make the big play. You get it. We're only a year in, but shout out to Nate Tice, who seems to have nailed his pre-draft analysis of George Pickens. I know that for a lot of people, 52 receptions, 800 yards, and 4 touchdowns isn't enough to sell you, but we also have to remember that Georgia's rookie year, he was playing with Mitch goddamn Trubisky for half the year. The fact that this guy put up any yardage at all in those games is a fucking miracle. And like I said before, you can already see his chemistry with Kenny Pickett forming. Reminds me a little bit of the connection that Ben and Hines Ward had. Not because they play the same, but because they always seem to know where each other are at the end of the game. And that's something you can't teach, and it's something I only think is going to grow this year. I also feel like it's worth mentioning George Pickens had a 15.4 average yards per catch mark, which is 8th in the entire NFL in 2022. I mean, the guy's just outrageous. He seems to know exactly where to be on deep shots, and it's very unlikely that you're going to be able to outmaneuver him in the air. So where does he go from here? How does 2023 look for George Pickens? I'd say that if he doesn't hit 1,000 yards, it would be surprising. I know we have Deontay Johnson and we have Calvin Austin and all these other guys, but to me, George Pickens is the guy to watch. It's not that I don't love Deontay Johnson. It's just that he has the route running ability of Antonio Brown, and he has the hands of Limas Sweed. George Pickens is the most complete receiver on the entire team, and I think you would be hard-pressed to find any Steeler fan, really, to disagree with that sentiment. Unless you want to count Allen Robinson, but you get the point. But regardless of all these factors, regardless of Matt Canada being the OC, and even with Mitch waiting in the wings, just waiting to ruin our season, I think 2023 will be the year where you see what George Pickens is made of.